This series explores ways to manage chronic illness. The dragon. You can go back to part 1 if you missed it. You can also copy the written versions from WordPress.com. If you'd like to become a dragon tamer, you probably are already on your way, then follow me as we take small steps to empower ourselves. Please keep in mind that I too am learning as we go along, because each of us is unique and we are all works in progress. So do remember to be kind to yourself and do what you feel is right for you at your own pace. I will post each month with the next part, so you have time to experiment with these simple but effective techniques. You will need to take notes so you can map out your progress. That's it. Real problem number 2, fear. This emotion can be described as a distressing feeling that everything is going to go really badly, that you will fail, that you will be humiliated or dismissed. Fear has taken an ever-increasing role in our life since the times when it was a reaction to actual, impending danger, such as running away from a flesh-eating predator, something our early ancestors encountered now and then. Unless you live in a war-torn country or wild jungle, unless you are in a violent environment or swerving to avoid hitting something or someone on the road, fear is probably not serving you in everyday situations. The fact is that fear does more harm than good in most situations, not to mention the havoc it creates in our body. When I look back on my life, I must admit that almost every bad decision I made was out of fear. As imposing as your dragon may be, you can face it fearlessly in order to live in peace instead of living with the dread of impending doom. I know just how challenging it is to live with a mysterious illness and fearing the worst, but I also know that fear is not my friend. Dragon taming step number 2, humor and curiosity. I've often noticed that humor occupies an important place in online support groups. There are even groups dedicated to laughter as a means to help members make it through another day. I confess that I can't get enough Silly Kitties videos, and I am always grateful to see or read something that makes me laugh or that intrigues me. We've all heard that laughter is the best medicine, and there are many studies to support the fact that a good belly laugh massages our organs and fires neurons that trigger beneficial hormones throughout our body, making us feel good for a while. Curiosity has the brain searching for new information that can enhance our sense of wonder and endless possibilities. Even for those of us who must struggle with chronic illness, our everyday life situations are rarely a question of life or death, so there is room for humor and curiosity. When faced with heart-pounding fear, take a time out to calm down and then ask yourself these questions. Write down your thoughts with as much details as you can. 1. What is the worst, most terrible thing that could happen right now? Go ahead, let your imagination run wild, and write every possible apocalyptic scenario that comes to mind. Get that off your chest. 2. What is the best thing that could happen. Dare to let out your hidden dreams and aspirations. Describe your perfect moment, your perfect now. Feel the joy of opening your heart to hope and faith and clarity. 3. What are you learning at this moment? Every experience has a valuable lesson at its core. Look at what you've just written and try to extract that precious nugget of wisdom and make it your own. Bring it to light. Listen and trust your heart to show you the signposts leading to peace of mind. 4. What is it that you could do if you were not afraid? I know that when I remember my life lessons, I make different choices. I can choose to be calm, to trust my body, to take care of it, and thank it for doing the best it can. I make deliberate choices that bring me joy. I let go. I don't want to be more specific, so you can go ahead and be precise in describing the actions, thoughts, words that you could choose to manifest if you were not afraid. Taming your dragon takes time and some effort. Most of us have quiet time to spare, and the effort needed may simply be to remind ourselves to come back to the present moment, one breath at a time. I will have 8 more steps to share in the following months. I believe they will help you, as they help me, find ways to render your dragon more manageable without having to fight it. Just getting through the day is a struggle. We deserve to be gentle and kind to ourselves. We deserve peace. If you experience an aha moment, please share it with us as we go along, or if you have questions, feel free to comment, and perhaps I or someone participating can help out. See you on the path of healing and beyond.